Anyways, welcome on in. I'm not going to delve too deep into the lore here. I will probably read the screens just because they'll be new to the stream, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'll do what's natural, you know? We've been putting off going to the local fabric store to get some cloth to do a green screen. Yeah. I mean, it would also just be beneficial as another soft barrier in the room, right? But I don't know. All right. So, brand new game. You get to choose one character. This is the character you get. Start off with 80 health, 99 gold. At the end of each combat, you heal 6 hit points. There's some lore here. The last soldier of the Ironclads crushes foes with sword and flame against his will, which is a little weird, but you know. Hi everyone. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. In case you didn't know already, I'm an author, and I have several books out. Out of the Dark is my debut novel. It is a portal horror story about 2 siblings, one who is taken, and one who spends their life searching. It deals with themes of depression and sibling loss. I hope you pick it up and enjoy. Anthropods and Breakfast and Other Journeys We Take are my 2 short story collections. Wraith and Spectre and Escape and Transform are 2 short story ebooks available now as well. Scan the QR codes, check them out. Also, since we're here, maybe hit that like button and subscribe. It lets me know that you like the video and encourages me to continue on what I'm doing. Thanks so much. Let's get back to the video. Your new white background in the office is less interesting than the room divider you were using? It looks like this is your first time playing Slay the Spire. Do you want a brief tutorial and some messages to help you out? No. Yeah, he's tortured. He doesn't want to do the flamey killy thing. All right. So each turn I'm going to have 3 energy. This can change. The energy cost is at the top left corner of the card. This is how much damage the opponent's going to be doing. So in general, you want to, you know, kill the opponent, don't take damage. You know, it's pretty simple. Your starting deck is pretty simple. 5 strikes, 4 defends, and a bash. And yeah, so we'll just play a couple of defends and smack them once and take 2 damage. Now, I have had this issue with bash being not too good in a single player environment. So it applies to vulnerable. That means it has 2 turns of vulnerable, this turn and the next turn. And like, if you're not actively attacking, then this is kind of rough. But I could get by with just 1 defend this turn and just hope that I have enough attack next turn to take it out. And I can already tell I won't because each strike will be 9 damage. So when you hover over it, it'll tell you how much damage it's going to be doing. So I can do 27 damage. It's got 5 block this turn, but it's not attacking. It's powering up. So we can just go ham and do what we can. Nice job washing some dishes, Mitchell. Better than I did. Yeah. And that's how you win. 14 gold, and let's start with our bad decisions. What shall we take? Lose 2 hit points, gain 16 block. Nah. Apply to vulnerable, very good. Set up strike, very good. I think I like that one more. Coffee, tea, or beer. Ooh, or tequila. Ooh. You're in for a fun afternoon. In Act 1, I don't know why Gabe and everybody else I talked to is like, oh, we have to do more elites. but that's kind of been ingrained in how I play now, so I'm kind of inclined to do that. So I think we're going to go up this way. And I'll have a choice to branch off here to go with that one or that one. It's largely the same. It does offer me a campfire if I need to rest. And then I can go here, and if I'm doing okay, I can go to this elite, or I can dodge around it. And again, choice there. Choices matter, as it is, you know? We don't have a shop, but early on shops are not that important either. See, this is where I get into Bash is not that useful, because, like, Setup Strike's going to do 1 less damage than Bash, but then the following 2 attacks I can do are going to deal 8 damage apiece. So, like, that's more. Also, the strength buff is not going to be particular to the enemy. So, like, I could set up strike, and then strike. I guess I'm not killing anything. Or killing 2 things. So we can just use a block. Alright, so now I'm going to want to use more defense. I can go over and use 2 strikes to kill this, but then I only have 1 energy to block to use defend on this, so I'll take 3 damage. Alternatively, I could use both defends, but then I don't kill 1, so I still take 2. So, yeah. Remian and I are going to an event over at the Hanover today. So I'm excited about that. And dead. All right. I do like having strength. I like having a single copy of Anger. The problem with having many copies of Anger, even though they're 0 cost, is it can fill up your discard quite a bit. And I do like area effect attacks, like this is good. I think I could take any of these. I think Inflame is the only one I've never really taken, so I'm going to take that one. Just straight up strength buff, let's go. Alright, so I can eat the egg. Oh, alright. Burdonus's nest. You spot an enormous shambling beast chase off an injured green bird. In the alcove the bird fled from, a single unguarded egg lies abandoned. Your stomach gurgles. Eat the egg, gain 7 max hit points, or add the Burdonus egg to my deck. Final surgery's at the end of the month, and then she probably needs a solid week of recovery. Then house is open again for gatherings. All right, let's go. We're going to get the Burdonus egg. I like it. You gently scoop up the egg and stow it, thinking it may hatch into something useful later. Excuse me. Sapphire seed. You narrowly avoid stepping on a sharp seed. Its unmistakable color gives away that it's a sapphire seed. Weren't these incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legends say that consuming one can greatly amplify your endurance. But what if you plan to nourish it instead? Hey, Bowser. So I can heal 9 and upgrade a card in my deck, or I can enchant a card with Sown. The first time you play this card, each combat gain energy. So we'll do that. And like I could put that on Inflame, and that way it's a 0 cost effect for me. And it only affects the first time you cast it, so like the fact that this is a power is not a problem. That's what I like. Oh, I didn't read the thing. Oh well. I haven't played the first one yet, Bowser. Yeah, we'll bash and strike and move on. Is it good? So bearing in mind that I had only played the board game, and I liked the board game well enough to put both Slay the Spire 1 and 2 onto my wish list. Then Gabe gave me this so that I could play multiplayer with him. I will say multiplayer Slay the Spire 2 is flippin' phenomenal. I enjoy it greatly. I will say there's apparently some changes coming in because like they're still rebalancing. They're still balancing the game, right? There are some changes coming in that apparently have some people up in a tiff about. I don't really care about that. Like they can change the game. It's fine. But that's, you know, neither here nor there. All right. So we play that. We get 2 additional strength. Each point of strength, you get an extra damage. And we'll kill this thing. So, as far as, you know, how is it compared to the previous one? I can't tell you because I don't have experience with that. Like I only have experience with the board game. So I only have bash to do vulnerable right now. But I would like to have more vulnerable options, and this is really nice. That said, a blocking damage attack is nice too. You'll seriously consider buying it before the stream sale ends? Well, for what it's worth, I don't know if this is going to move the needle at all, and I don't want you to buy something that you can't afford. But I am very much interested in playing this multiplayer on stream. So if I can get more people that enjoy playing it, I will totally do that. Excuse me. So just something to put out there. I know you and I don't necessarily have the same schedule, but yeah, I like a dismantle. Yeah, the board game is a lot of fun. It supposedly is, like, it's supposed to be only an hour to 90 minutes per, act. I have never had an act take less than like 2 hours. It's just, there's so much depth to it. It's a lot of fun. All right, so these guys, they have slippery. Each time I hit them until this is gone, they only lose 1 hit point instead of whatever damage I'm doing. Now, luckily in single player, they only have slippery 1, so I only have to hit them once. But it does make the math a little difficult. This is where I wish I had that area of effect attack. But we can kill this one. And it's the one dealing the most damage, so I'm inclined to. We'll take some damage here, but that's okay. That's just free. Deal 1 damage there, get some block. Not enough. I could kill it. That's not a bad idea, actually. Because that's a lot of damage coming at me. I am very hesitant to use my potions in general. But I'm trying to be good about it. All right, Shrug It Off is great. Armaments is awesome. Armaments on the regular side is just good, right? Block and upgrade a card in your hand. But the upgraded version where it upgrades everything in your hand, it feels like cheating. Like, it is really phenomenal. And also, not for nothing, Stomp is really good too. Yeah, 4-player co-op is a lot of fun. I will say with the original cards and stuff like that, when we played it originally, bearing in mind that I'm terrible at this game and I would often make really subpar decisions, we pretty much handled everything just fine because the other 3 players were very good, right? I think this Shrug It Off. I like an upgraded defense option, and it has draw a card on it. Drawing cards is good. So like now, instead of playing a defend for only 5 block, I get to play this to get 8 block and draw a card. And 8 block is enough to block all the damage here. So we'll do that, do that, do that, call it good. All right, so it's doing a debuff on me this turn, so I can just freely attack. Don't really need to play that defend. I need to get out of the habit of playing extra cards when they don't specifically help. I do have this habit of doing that. All right, so these are going to do 8 damage apiece, and I could do a single defend, or I could do 10 damage. Put some vulnerable on it. And I think I'll do that and hope that I have enough to kill it next turn. So we'll see. Strength and vulnerable really do work well together. All right, that was opportune, but the fact that I only drew 1 strike is kind of sucky. 15. Yep. Not enough, David. Not enough. All right. Well, let's end this turn unless I really get unlucky on my draws here. I do like having multiples of setup strike. Again, all enemies. Rage enables me to play attacks and still get blocks. Somebody some bingo things while you're gone for about 15 minutes. Yeah. So egg is going to hatch at this campfire, assuming I can spare the life to do it. Oh, this is what a birdonus is. This is a big green bird. Funny, I have this and I have no attacks in hand. I will play it because it's a 0 cost anyways, and I could draw something off of this. Or not. Alright, well, I guess we're full defending this turn. It's fine. Rotato Laundrio. This is coming at the wrong time. Like, where's my vulnerable to go with this? Alright, I could pop this strength potion, but I don't think I will. Ouchies. All right. So this thing gains strength every turn. So the longer I take to kill it, the worse off I am. I wonder if this turn I just take the 18, pop this strength potion, and try to do as much damage as I can between this turn and next turn. I think I have to. I have to aim to kill this thing because it's gonna be hurting. Snack and Bev. That was not an ideal draw. So that's 18 and 15. That's only going to be 33. There's not really anything in my deck that's going to hit harder unless I happen to draw that Dismantle, I guess. All right. Now I will play the 2 individual strikes just to get myself extra block. Not full blocking, but block some of it. You put hot sauce on spicy beans. Oh look, Dismantle's here, and yet again I can't get the double attack with it. That's okay. Alright, so this is a relic. You'll see the relics go along the top here. It's just like a static effect you have in every combat. So that, or all the time, really. So start each combat with 1 strength, which is excellent. A voting round already? Alright. I do like having extra energy. I don't have anything that exhausts yet, and bludgeon is more cute than good, I think. So, energy it is. Doing bingo things for Bowser? Alright, hold on. I best join the game. I want that one. Alright. So here's the deal. You can rest for 30% of your max hit points. You can smith a card, which is upgrading a card in your deck. And in my case, I have that card to hatch. I'm at 35 life. I could forego going to this elite, go there, and then go and hit that elite. Alternatively, I could give up on these elites entirely, go this way, hit that shop. I want a hatchet. So now you have a bird companion, and you have that attack that deals 14 damage. It's just a cute little bird. Yeah, I think I'm going to forego this elite so that I can rest, and then we'll hit that one. All right, this is going to be money and another relic. This one adds 4 plating. So what plating does is it gives you armor at the end of your turn. And here I'll rest. I'll upgrade cards eventually, maybe. All right. So here we have a multitude of enemies. Notably, when I buff my strength, the bird does more damage, which is a little weird. So these two together would be 25 damage. And then that'd be another 9. That would be 34 damage. So I could kill the guy that's doing the most damage and play a defend. That's probably best. And I forgot that I have plating here, so I'll more than block everything here, but that's okay. All right, we'll play Inflame, play Rage. This guy's doing a lot of damage, huh? I won't be able to kill it. That's okay, though. Take 5, it's small. I don't think I need to bother with that. Like, I would like to, but I don't know that there's enough value for it. Oh, and so the way plating works is it decreases in value each turn. 4 games in Tapas Night? Very nice. I like that idea. Weak and vulnerable, but it costs 2. 7 block is nice. I don't like battle trance. I am really averse to using 2 cost effects, but weak is nice. All right, somehow they managed to line up this time. That's nice. So 11 and then 16 twice. That's enough to kill that. And then I don't need to worry about defense this turn. So I think I'll do this for sure. Now it's only going to deal 10 damage. I could hit it for another 13 or I can defend. And now I'm only taking 2 with the plating. Probably just doing strike after this. Or just killing it. That bird attack is very nice. Ooh, an energy potion. I do like those. This is really tempting. 3 hit points, gain 2 energy. Whirlwind's also nice, deals damage to all enemies. And Tremble is real nice because it does more vulnerable. At the moment, I don't have a lot of card draws, so the benefit of having more energy is not huge, but like, if I have a hand that has that in there or this, it could be beneficial. Alright, another elite. Frog Parasite. When it dies, it summons something. It's not doing any attack this turn, so I can just focus on damage. This is one of those cases where drawing extra cards is not necessarily a good thing because it's going to be putting bad cards into my deck. So here's a case where, like, I could play Rage and then Bash and Strike. Or I could play Bloodletting and play everything, and that way I have extra energy at future turns. I don't have any block. So this is like 3, 6, and then another 3, so that's 9. I'm going to be taking a bit of damage. But I think that's probably fine. Hopefully I'll be able to capitalize on that extra energy each turn. Oh, right. So when something has a special effect that is active, it's highlighted in yellow. I like that. I think we'll gain strength. I should be able to just kill this thing here. And then it's going to die into something else, which is these little guys. And they're going to be stunned, so I don't have to, like, panic here. And kill one, but I think it's more beneficial to, like, spread the damage around a little bit. So we'll do that. Nice job, tell him. Alright, so this just kills this one outright. So I think that's a no-brainer. That one kills that one outright. And then I can hit that one and still defend. Not that I needed to defend, but that's fine. Now we'll start seeing these infection cards, which will be just so pleasant to look at. But that's okay. Alright, starting to get some money here. Ornamental Fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Well, let me tell you, I enjoy attacking, so there you go. So Rampage gets more powerful the more times you use it in a combat, which is kind of nice. Flame Barrier giving you block and then also making it every time you get hit, the opponent takes damage that turn is nice. I've never used Pillage. I picked up Shrug and Rage as defensive spells. For attack spells, I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Again, I am really adverse to picking up 2-cost spells or effects or whatever. Yeah, I like Rampage. Almost up to a boss here. Alright, once again, Bird Swoop can kill that leaf slime. Alternatively, 9 plus another 22 is 31. I could actually kill the big one. And like, I'm gonna get 4 defense, so this doesn't actually matter. Oh, plus I played 3 attacks, so I get 4 defense from that. Alright, I think we're just going to do straight up attacks this turn. Just more punching. We'll lead off with Setup Strike. And 8, 10... That's 25 plus an extra 4 on those, so yeah. Now we have plenty of defense. You lose your defense each turn unless you have a relic or something that gives you that keeps it. This is a case of if I had another attack, I could kill this thing, but I don't. Bop. I do need to remember to use some potions. Second Rampage, a breakthrough to have a deal everything. I don't really have a defense-based build here, so this isn't going to be terribly good. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of block I generate. Like if I have a rage in effect, maybe. But I like damage everything. Alright, we are going into a boss. It is called the Phantom. It will have Slippery like that other creature did. That said, we're at a pretty reasonable amount of health, so let's upgrade something. Gain 2 energy at the start of each turn is kind of nice. 2 weak and 2 vulnerable. Really want more card draw. Let's go with upgrading Rage. Alright. So like I said, Phantom has this slippery thing. I have to hit it 9 times for basically no value before it starts taking damage. So I think I'll play that. I guess I could have just done attack, attack, attack and had enough. But that's alright. So basically how this thing attacks is it has small attack, why don't I have my alerts on? Alright. Small attack, 2 smaller attacks, and then a really big attack, and that it's kind of obvious in what it's doing there. And then it has like a defense round. Or a power-up round, rather. Alright, so I'm definitely doing this. I'm definitely doing this because this is free. And I would like to Pyre here, but I think I need the weak on this thing. I'm taking 8 here, which is not the end of the world, but fine. Adds a bunch of statuses into my deck, which I can't play. Alright, so I need to hit it 4 more times, and it's not attacking this turn. So I think I'll go Bash, Rampage, Bird Swoop. And then next turn, I'll start to be able to do stuff. That's bad. That's bad. So we'll do this. But it's not doing a whole lot. Giving myself extra energy and defense and vulnerable don't necessarily help here, so we'll just pass. Alright. I'm going to pop this vulnerable potion on it. And I think I'm also going to pop this block potion. And also this energy potion. Because otherwise we're going to die. I'm going to lead off with the uppercut. Pop. Follow up with the bird swoop. And then go strike, strike, strike. We won't take any damage. And it's at like half the hit points it was at. Alright, so this is going to deal 32. And 25 is 57. I think I might be just there. But I only have the 1 defense, so I only have to do this and see. Oh my goodness, I'm 1 damage short. Now the thing is, I play 1 more attack and I gain 4 block. If I just play this defend, I get 5 block. So we'll do that. Ouchie. I'm in danger, not lying. Alright, so as you play, you get these epochs that are unlocked. All right. Thrash, deal 4 damage twice, exhaust a random card in your hand and add its damage to your card. So this is kind of like Rampage in that it powers up over time. It hits twice, but the first time it is in effect is not that big a deal. After that, though, it's usually quite good. If you don't have another attack in your hand, it doesn't do anything, though. Demon form is kind of like my other buff where it just gives me strength. Excuse me. The major difference here is it costs 3, and this will just keep unbuffing beyond that. So I basically have to take a turn off for that. But it doesn't take long for it to start really making a big difference. And then Primal Force, transform all attacks in your hand into Giant Rock. So Giant Rock is a 1 cost effect that deals 16 damage. Not bad. So do we want to throw rock? Do we want to get big and powerful? Or do we want to thrash? I don't really have any sort of exhaust effects yet. There are some good exhaust effects that you want to trigger. I don't know. I feel like we're working down this strength route. So let's keep buffing strength. All right. So at the beginning of every act, you get this effect, this thing down here. And then you have a choice of which way to go. And I think I'm inclined to go up the left side here, though there's no shop until the very end. And I have a lot of money. All right, let's see what the old dragon has to say. The melting dragon pale. A puppet has arrived. Can you check on father? I'm too tired. Add 2 relax to your deck. Gain 15 block for 3. But during the next turn, draw 2 cards and gain 2 energy. Remove 5 cards from your deck, but after each combat, randomly add 1 back upgraded. Or at the start of my turn, draw an additional card. I was saying I like card draw. I like also upgrading things. I don't really have 5 cards that I would be okay with removing from my deck so that they're not there. So yeah, I think we'll go with Pale's Blood. All right, so shop or not to shop? I think shop. All right, this guy. Well, this is what I'm talking about. Do I take the entire turn off to do that? I'll take 9, but then I can start doing stuff beginning next turn. I don't think I can do that. I think I like this. Like, it's already mostly dead. And now it is dead. Nice. Strength. Does give the enemy strength, so I do have to be careful with it. Alternatively, Headbutt's really good with Rampage and Thrash. Not that I picked Thrash. But like, it puts it on top of your draw pile, so you could draw it again the following turn. It's a good effect. And I already liked Iron Wave too, but we're doing strength things, so we'll do strength. Alright, so the shop, you have 5 cards of your own, and then there's 2 colorless cards to choose, and then 3 relics and 3 potions, and then you can remove a card from your deck. This one increases hit points. This starts each combat with thorns, so whenever someone hits you, they take damage. And this is for X spells or X effects, but I don't have any of those. By far, I like relics a lot more than anything else. I do like dramatic entrance though. Just deals 11 damage to everything, and innate means that you just start your combat with it, so you always have it at the beginning of combat. It's a nice way to start everything off. Do I want to remove like a starter strike or a defend? Excuse me. I think I do want to remove something. We'll remove this block. As far as my effects, like Spite's fine. I was saying I like Headbutt. Second Wind is interesting, but it can sometimes do absolutely nothing. Like I said, I like Dramatic Entrance. And Secret Weapon allows me to like get something I want, but that's okay. We'll grab that too. All right. Get a little bit of money for later on. All right, so these guys take a maximum of 9 damage no matter what. So this dramatic entrance, even though it says 12, it means that it'll only do 9. Oh, that's fine. So my strength benefits here are going to be minimal, so I probably shouldn't. I mean, this is a zero effect, so this is fine. So yeah, we'll just go whop. And so this will be enough to take down either of those two, but then I would have no block. Well, I would have 8 block actually. So yeah, maybe we just do that. So we'll have 4 from that, 4 from plating. This deals 3. We're good. Yeah, but demon form is going to be virtually useless here. I will play Rage. I'm not going to play Bloodletting because I only need 3 energy anyways. This is an uncomfortable situation because this is at 10. Power potion's nice. Wind Strike, Thunderclap, or Expect to Fight. And I can skip these card rewards. I generally don't. But I can. I probably should be. Alright. So here, you have a colossal flower. There's a colossal flower growing atop a mountain of bones. As its color-shifting petals pulsate, you sense there's a powerful cluster of pollen in the center, but the undulating petals are razor-sharp and unpredictable. You could grab some of the golden nectar. but reaching the prize in the center is so tempting. So I'm at full health, so I'm going to reach deeper. I happen to know that it takes a couple of times of this, so it's going to take some damage, but that's okay. You push past a layer of razor-sharp petals. They're coated with a substance that make your skin tingle. This seems to numb the pain. Maybe this is why there is a pile of bones here. Enter even deeper. The tingling turns into a throbbing weakness as you push onward. This flower wants to eat me. Why did I go into it? Yeah. Pollinus Core. So every 4 turns, draw 2 additional cards. And that, like, tracks over multiple combats. With a final lunge, you grab hold of the Pollinus Core. The plant suddenly shudders violently. Its petals go dull and the tingling stops. The golden nectar becomes worthless muck. You killed it. Whoops. This or that. Arms suddenly jut out from a nearby hole, clutching a suspicious bag of riches and a clearly cursed relic. This or that, a scratched up voice whispers from below. So lose 6 hit points, gain 44 gold, add Clumsy to my deck, and obtain a random relic. I am not scared of curses, so we're going to go with this one, because I like relics. Yeah, that's a bad one, but that's okay. You grab the cursed relic. As soon as you grasp it, shackles materialize on your wrists. You hear a ghostly laughter and a bright plume of fire fills your vision. The holes in arms are gone. Alright, in this one we get a battle. So here I can apply vulnerable and then hit that. And I could do setup strike too. I'm at 4, 8. So that can get me up to 13. That's probably fine. Well, not blocking this turn. But this is the only one that's attacking. And I could use this to deal another 10 damage. I don't think I need to. So now this thing will stay underground until I manage to do enough damage to bring it back out. Definitely starting with this.
Also, buy my book.
Hey, Dakota. This is going to deal 12. I don't think I want to do that. Can I bring it back out? 10, 19, 29. It'll end up getting damaged on thorns, which will bring it out and paralyze it. So that'll have to do. Alright, so now I just need to find a way to kill it. So close. upgraded Rampage versus Juggling. Sword Boomerang's good too. Alright, I don't need a rest, so we'll smith something. I feel like I'm not going to end up playing that. Kind of forgot that I don't really like Thunderclap, but that's a different issue. Mm. Yeah, we'll upgrade the card that I don't like to play. That's probably the most reasonable thing to do. Alright, whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with an additional 2 energy. Oh look, a rest site. So my next combat I will have extra energy, which is good. We'll do that. Alright. I don't necessarily need this shop, but I do want another elite, so we'll go this way. Oh, right. I heal when I go into a shop. Now that is a relic I like. I also like Impervious, though. But it's tough to say no to extra energy every combat, or every turn. Or every combat. Not every turn. Oh. You are late. If I had another merchant, like right now, I would totally take these foul potions. So basically, you can take the potions, they deal 12 damage, or you can throw them at a merchant and get 100 gold each. So you can take 3 of them, get 300 gold. But, like, I'm not hitting one for the rest of this act. So, I think we'll just grab this. Upgrade all cards in my hand for the rest of the combat. Alright. Alright, so now I actually have plenty of energy for this. And then I can play the rest of this stuff, so we will. I do want to actually drink this power potion. See what we get here. I don't have a lot of effects that make me lose hit points, so we'll do this juggling instead. Yes, hello. Buttons is here. Yes, hello. Alright, so I had to pay attention to what my third attack of a given turn is, right? Because I get a bonus one. So I could go Rage, Setup Strike, Rampage, Bird Swoop, or Bird Swoop, Rampage. I don't think the combat's going to last long enough to really see the benefit of Rampage come through, so we'll duplicate Bird Swoop. I mean, I guess I don't need Rage at all because it's not attacking, but that's okay. Buttons needed me to say hi, so we're going to say hi to Buttons here. Oh, also the reason to do Bird Swoop is so that it's free. Bop. 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 And you do 32 damage. Speaking of really expensive things, and we are built for strength, so I guess multiple damaging attacks are probably better to have anyways. Or multiple attack effects. Alright, this one, the first time you deal damage with an attack, you gain an energy. So like I'm at 4. I'm still at 4. Which means I can play everything. Didn't block, but that's okay. Who needs block? So the question is, I think I want to defend here, so I think I'm better off going rage and then do 3 attacks. Oh, but I gain energy. I need to remember that. All right, well, that's fine. Full block. Good enough. Little late for demon form, but that's okay. And it does say that you have to deal the damage in order to get the energy back. Birdman. Dexterity potion, potion belt, which gives me 2 more slots. Do I want an iron wave now? I probably should be more aggressive about removing starter strikes and defense from my deck, but I never am. I am going into a boss fight here, so there's very real possibility I should be just resting. We'll upgrade this. This guy's nasty. This is a good way to die. So basically, starting next turn, I'll have a thing that pulls me in each turn. And yeah, it will be unpleasant. Start with this. Definitely take the strength. I could upgrade all the cards. Just do a little bit more damage. Alright, so basically, there's now 3 of these in my deck and 3 of these in my discard pile. Every time I play one, it increases the time I have, but every time I play a specific one, the card cost goes up. So there's a very real time limit that I'm in here. I think this turn, I'm mostly taking the turn off. We're just gonna build up our strength. The question is, like, I die in 4 turns if I don't draw another one of these. I have 19 cards in my deck. I draw 5 a turn. So in the next 3 turns, I'm definitely going to get at least one of these. Or the next 4 turns, I'll get one of those. Now, I could just play everything. Maybe that's what I should do. Let me think here. 3 and 13. Yeah. But now I want to attack. Our strength goes up more as the game goes. I'm better off waiting on that. 4 energy. Now here's where it gets dicey though. I just drew 2 of these. I already had one. So there's none more in my deck right now. I'm also not blocking this turn. So I think I need to play that. And you can't get more than 5. So. All right. So I think I'm going to start off with Uppercut. And then Rampage and Dismantle. It's not attacking this turn anyways. Double 30 attack is nice. Alright, I think I should be okay unless I draw really poorly here. $21 twice, yeah. Nice. Ah, Brand. Now Brand I like. Exhaust a card. Exhausting just removes it until the end of combat. And gain a strength. It's very useful to get rid of random curses. It's very good for getting random status effects, and also just like thins your deck out, which my deck is historically really thick. So yeah, a lot of shops here. I think I'm going to plan to hit that one. So we're going to go zoop. And then I think I'm going to go this way. And I might go this way and then back up there. Finish off. This is the last fight. I like that you can draw on this map. It's fun. This is Vaku, the first demon. Give yourself to me and you will be feared as much as I. Whispering Earring, gain energy at the start of each turn, but Vaku plays your first turn for you. I have done this. It's kind of wild. Remove 5 cards from your deck, add Folly to your deck. And then Jeweled Mask, at the start of combat, put a random power from your draw pile into your hand. It's free to play. So, Pyre. Demon Form and Inflame, like all of those would be great. So yeah, I guess I could go up this way, and question marks in general are probably better to do. There are some that are purely negative, but I wouldn't say those are common. Well, there we go. Free demon form. All right. So every time they have unblocked damage, I also lose 2 max hit points. So I do not want to get hit by these things. More specifically, I don't want to be hit twice by these things. So I should be able to go like set up strike, dramatic entrance, and that'll deal 14 to everything. I do not have enough block. That's going to be rough. So I want to at least take this one down. If I can. I can. Excellent. So I can go bop bop. And like that'll increase my dexterity 7. That would be enough to block everything. Actually, hold on. That's 8, 13. Yeah, I'd have to pop this. Oh, I didn't realize I had another energy. Whoops. All right. Now I just want to race against their benefits here. 20 damage, really? Oh. Can I do it without using breakthrough? No. All right. So perfected strike is a lot of fun, but you need a lot of strikes. I have 5, 6, 7. So this would be 27 damage. That's got to be worth it, right? I don't exhaust a whole lot, but I could, because now I have brand. That's only exhausting one thing at a time. Clumsy would count. Dramatic entrance counts. That's 3. It's not likely to get big. And I do seem to have more energy now, so I think it's okay. All right. Oh, bridge. Slippery bridge. While crossing a rickety wooden bridge, there is a sudden torrent of rain. Massive gusts of wind buffet you, threatening to end your journey. So Rage Plus could be removed from my deck, or I can hold on, lose 3 hit points, and this card will be changed. Like, ideally, it's a starter strike or a defend. Don't really want to lose anything else. But like, the hit point loss will become very real very quick if I don't get something good here. I really like Shrug It Off, but I think that's okay. All right. I hate bridges. All right. All right. Missed the roll on what I needed there, but that's fine. We'll go this. We'll go this. Exhaust a regular strike, I guess. We'll play this. I want to bash first. Two, three, four, 5. It's dealing 15 damage and I have 19 blocks, so that was in 15 minutes, but you're back. Well, welcome to Act 3. All right. Dead. Now, I am incentivized to add more strikes now. But again, size of deck does matter. And yeah, we'll go here and I'll try to be disciplined and remove a card from my deck. But Flash of Steel. Second Bloodletting. All right, remove a card. This ethereal clumsy card. I do think a second Bloodletting would be ultimately good. The second Rage is a possibility too. But I think that's fine. All right, elite time. All right, these guys. All right. So we're definitely playing this for free. This is kind of awkward because I don't want to exile any or exhaust anything here. So I could play that last and then I don't exhaust anything, I guess. One, two, three, four. Yeah. We're going to start off with Spectral Knight. It has an effect that I don't want to deal with. Take a little bit of damage here. Yep. This is a little awkward. This is where I need more card draw, you know? That's alright. We'll rage. I can kill the Spectral Knight. And then the bonus strength that this thing gives is not a big deal. A little bit of wasted damage. Not a lot, though. Excuse me. All right, and this effect makes it so that all of my cards are no longer upgraded. Not that I have a huge number of them, but I do have some. Bop. Bop, bop. Take a little bit of damage. Not attacking me this turn, so we'll go bop, bop, bop. All right, now that's a significant amount. Should be okay though. Should be. Strike dummy. So all of my cards containing strike in the name deal 3 additional damage. Oh look, another strike. I don't really need the campfire, but I guess we can upgrade something. Now it's a question like, do I upgrade brand, get 2 strength from it? Yep. Upgrade 2 random attacks. Boo. The least important things in my deck, but that's okay. Still not nothing though. Alright, so this guy, every time you play a power, you take 6 damage. It's really unfair, but you know what? We're going to play this, take 6 damage, and gain a whole bunch of strength. I whirled for more card draw. And the strike will just do more damage anyways. I guess getting more vulnerable is useful for future turns. I guess. I guess. Sadly, did not draw any of my powers here because I would love to exhaust it with a brand. And block's not doing a whole lot for me here. Might be able to just kill this thing. Yes, can kill. I can get my Shrug It Off back, or I can get more attacks. More attacks, more better. Do I think I could take it on an elite? I think I can. This guy. So this is going to prevent debuffs for the first 3 times I do debuffs. Luckily, strength buffs are not a problem. I have 4 energy. I don't actually need this bloodletting this turn. Question is, do I feel okay getting rid of it from the entire combat? And I think I am. Sure, it would have been nice to have some block there, but that's fine. Puts a couple of burns into my deck. Not attacking me this turn is kind of nice. Excuse me. I don't think I'm going to get there on debuff, so I'm not going to worry about Thunderclap. I think I'm going to go Perfected Strike. It's going to be dealing 41 damage, David. Gain an additional 5 block from defend cards. That's 1. Number of cards played this combat, huh? If I have 2 more energy, where does that put me? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can play everything but 1. That might be the better choice. Oh. It's just dead. Oh, it's dead. I didn't account for that. Ooh. So this thing gives me 8 vigor at the start of combat, and vigor is your first attack, deals a whole bunch of extra damage. Do I want another bloodletting? Don't not want it. But I would like more card draw in my deck. That draws cards. And I've never used it. Let's go. Pay 83 gold, divine 3 times, gain a debt, divine 6 times. So like, I only have like 3 combats essentially. So I don't really care about the debt part. One, two, three, 4, 5. What do we get? A little bit of money, another potion, oddly smooth stone, start each combat with a dexterity, and a gold card reward. These are all powers. Whenever you gain block, deal 5. And I have 0 block here. Do I want to upgrade all those guys? All these guys? Yeah. So these guys, when they die, there's multiple of them. So I have to kill a total of 6 of these things. I think I'm gonna drink this. Let's give myself a little bit more hit point buffer. All right, this is a little late, but that's okay. Should be able to do that and then hit this one to kill it. Oh. Oh, I was going to say, is there another one? Kill that one fresh. All right. We got there. We got there. Pummel Strike is good. I wish I had gotten it like in Act 1, but whatever. Who needs it? Eyeball, otherwise known as Soul Nexus, apparently. Who knew? I probably want a Thunderclap, get some vulnerable going. I'm not gonna get a whole lot of defense. I don't need that. Baby Sorin? Maybe. Maybe. Taking some damage here. I probably will not be playing this. This thing just does so much damage. I would like to dismantle with vulnerable going on. I guess that does apply weak. But I think if I do this, I have to also do Iron Wave. Alright, well in any case, we're not playing this turn. So this will reduce it by 5 to 13. And then that would be enough to block it all. Or close anyways. It wouldn't be enough to block it all at all. Excuse me. Alternatively, I could start off with Pillage and see if I draw something good there. I did not. Yeah, that's all right. Excuse me. All right, now it's going to hit me 4 times for 9 damage apiece. So let's aim to not do that. Take 3 to gain 6 defense. At the start of boss combats, upgrade 3 random cards in your draw pile for the rest of combat. I don't think I want to add that. Alright, this time I will definitely rest. Boss time, everybody, boss time. This is the queen. We upgraded some things. So we're definitely doing this. We're definitely doing this. And once again, bloodletting is not showing itself to be very useful here. I will pop this. All the energy in the world and no cards. Need more card draw. Alright, Chains of Binding. The first 3 cards are afflicted with Bound. Only 1 Bound can be played each turn. Got a decent amount of damage coming in, so we can play that. Might be useful, but I don't know if I want to do that here. I don't need to apply more vulnerable here. I'm going to be up to 15. Get more block. Nice. All right, just 400 more hit points to get through here. 7 damage on 5 attacks. Let's see if we can survive here. I have 55 hit points. That's 35. Weak is kind of nice, but I also kind of want that bloodletting. What does bloodletting do? Gives me 3 more energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could play all these. But it would be a total of like 8 block. I don't think I can do it. The weak will reduce this to 5/5, so it goes from 35 down to 25 damage. But like if I'm doing that, I'm not really doing much attack either. Because I have to play this block. Okay, can't take too many of those. Oof. Alright, not attacking this turn. That's excellent for me. $10. All right, well, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. 23 twice and 24. Yeah, I'm just dead. Because I take 40 damage after block. Oof. Did not get there. Went the wrong way. The queen added a piece of the Ironclad to her collection. We unlocked some stuff. In the timeline, reveal epochs to unlock cards, relics, and much more. Play a single run to reveal this epic. Niao. Mother of Resurrection Niao awakened from her slumber. Rise, champion. Again. Again. Niao will greet you at the start of each run. We have this one. Play a run with the Ironclad to reveal this epic. News of the Spire's reopening made its way to the Silent. She ferries a boat to the capital. Now you can play as the Silent. Prion. A void of nothingness, but then the world came into existence. It churned about and molded itself to that which tells stories. Along this journey lay a planet named Prion, a mere speck in this universe. They say that a great story about a spire took place there. Cards unlocked. Some colorless cards. Well, welcome in, Adventure. Things are going well. And thanks for watching on YouTube. Beat Act 2 with Ironclad. The Ironclad's strength surges. The flames of the demonic pact course through his blood. Cuts and bruises heal rapidly. The Valley Guard are cleaved in two. The Desert Tribe are burnt to a crisp. Windwalkers smashed in the ground. And even a familiar horde of aggressive bronze-cladded warriors are set ablaze with these exciting new flames. All the Ironclad's enemies are shown no mercy. All of the Ironclads. Ironclad? Where is everyone? New relics? And yeah, welcome on in. The Ironclad. A warrior from a faraway land entered the Spire. Driven by pure instinct and accursed blood, he has lost all reason and identity. All who prevent his ascent shall perish. New cards for the Ironclad. And yeah. Thanks for tuning in. One last mention about my books, if you don't mind. Out of the Dark is a portal horror. Anthropods is a collection of 19 weird literary fiction. Breakfast and Other Journeys We Take has 9 contemporary realism stories. Escape and Transform is low fantasy. Wraith and Spectre is a spacefaring sci-fi. Scan the QR codes and check them out. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Be good to yourself, be good to others. I hope to catch you in the next one.